I started as an undergraduate at the Rochester Institute of Technology in Rochester, New York. I'm originally from upstate New York, and I got here at Texas A&M. I fell in love kind of with anatomy and physiology, and it was the first class that really clicked for me and made sense, and so I tried to pursue that as hard as I could. I chose A&M because there's not too many places where you can do muscle physiology research that has an emphasis on space. I really started to get interested in space flight and how NASA was trying to get back to putting people on the moon or going to Mars, and so I knew I wanted to find a way to merge those two interests. And so I came down to A&M to visit. I met my boss while I came down and just fell in love with the program and the school itself. Besides the department, I came to Texas A&M because one thing is that my undergraduate school didn't even have a football team. But to come down to a school that was so intense about their football team, and that there was that passion there for not even just football, but for all their sports, and just simply to be an Aggie. It was my first time in Texas. It was my first time around this very unique community, and I fell head over heels for it. I think I love being an Aggie. I'm glad I'm now a Texan. It's a unique area that I'm happy I'm here. I think it's very important that we do pursue space flight research, even something like muscle research, what I do. I'm aware that we're not going to all go to space in our lifetime, and that's okay. But the question we always have to kind of tie back is how do we help people on Earth? How do we help most of the population? Because we have such a niche group of people that we have to find ways to help more than just the 6 people in space right now. And the way that I usually kind of visualize it is, space and the space environment, it's the hardest condition we've ever known as a human race. And if we can answer questions on how to maintain muscle mass up there, that will undoubtedly work here. And I think if the question is, would people prefer to have more muscle or less muscle, most would prefer to have more mass. And I don't just mean from an athletic standpoint, but there's so many muscle wasting diseases, whether it's simply aging or diseases like cancer, even diabetes, where you see a muscle wasting. If we can answer questions with space flight, that will easily translate back here to Earth. And that's honestly what our goal should be with research opportunities like we have with NASA.